Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Alaya Jean Vidal Nasete, and I'm going to report what are the Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals, also known as the Global Goals, are a universal call to the action to poverty, protect the planet, and assure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity. These 17 interconnected and interdependent goals constitute the Millennium Development Goals and include new areas such as climate change, economic inequality, innovation, sustainable consumption, and peace and justice, among other priorities. So, sustainable tourism and hospitality management is the practice of planning and developing and implementing tourism and hospitality activities in a way to promote sustainable and developing while minimizing negative impacts on the environment, societies, and economy. Well, the second one is managing sustainable tourism and hospitality. The importance of managing the cultural, natural, and social impacts of tourism and hospitality cannot be overemphasized, enhancing understanding among nations and promoting a culture of peace will make people see that sustainable tourism and hospitality development can take place. Likewise, the aspect of environment and the local culture will benefit as good government revenues from tourism, hospitality, related goods and services help restore monuments, museums, art galleries, and increase local crafts and establish nations park. Sustainable hospitality involves integrating eco-friendly practices into every aspect of the industry's operations. This encompasses reducing waste, conserving energy and water sourcing local and organic products, and adopting responsible tourism practices. Third is the Code's 10 principles comprises the economic, social, cultural, and environmental components of travel tourism. Article 1, Tourism contribution to mutual understanding and respect between people and societies. Number 2, tourism as a vehicle for individual and collective fulfillment. 3, tourism factors sustainable development. 4, tourism a user of cultural heritage of mankind and contributor to its enhancement. Article 5, tourism a beneficial activity for host countries and communities. Number 6, obligation of stakeholders in tourism development. Number 7, right to tourism. 8, liberty of tourist movement. And 9 is right of the workers and entrepreneur tourism industry. 10, implementation of the principle of the Global Code of Ethics for Tourism. And that's all. Thank you.
Hey everyone, good day ma'am. I am Charlie C. Denoyo, and today I'm going to report what are the Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, also known as the Global Goals, are a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and assure that all the people enjoy peace and prosperity. And here are the 17 global goals. Number 1. End poverty in all its form everywhere. Number 2. End hunger, achieve food security and improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. 3. Ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. 4. Ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. 5. Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. 6. Ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. 7. Ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. 8. Promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work for all. 9. Build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. 10. Reduce inequality within among countries. 11. Make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. 12. Ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. 13. Take urgent actions to combat climate change and its impact, taking note of agreements made by the United Nations Framework Conventions on Climate Change (UNFCCC) Forum. 14. Conserve and sustainably use the ocean, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. 15. Protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation, and halt biodiversity loss. 16. Promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development. Provide access to justice for all and build effective and accountable and inclusive institutions at all levels. And last, 17. Strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. And those are the 17 global goals. These 17 interconnected and interdependent goals constitute the Millennium Development Goals and include new areas such as climate change, economic inequality, innovation, sustainable consumption, and peace and justice, among other priorities. The SDGs give clear guidelines and targets for all countries to follow based on their own priorities and the current world environment challenges. The SDGs are an inclusive program formed to look into root causes of poverty and bind all individuals to help alleviate it. The SDGs provide us with a common plan and agenda to tackle some of the pressing challenges facing our world such as poverty, climate change, and conflict. UNDP has the experience and expertise to drive progress and help supporting countries on the path to sustainable development. So what is UNDP? UNDP is United Nations Development Program. And what is UNDP role? The SDGs came into effect in January 2016 and will continue to direct UNDP policy and funding for the next 15 years. As the lead UN development agency, UNDP is tasked to help carry out the goals in 170 countries and territories. UNDP helping to achieve the eradication of poverty and the reduction of inequalities and exclusion. They help countries to develop policies, leadership skills, partnering abilities, institutional capabilities, and build resilience in order to sustain development results. So the Sustainable Development Goals is focusing on the economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental protection, aims to transform our world. And that's all about the Sustainable Development Goal.
I'm Elton Banimclad, and my topic for today is Sustainable Tourism and Hospitality Development in the Philippines. The National Tourism Development Council of the Philippines has formulated a comprehensive policy statement to guide sustainable tourism and hospitality development in the country, grounded in the Filipino values of unity with nature, equality and partnership. The policy emphasizes the importance of stewardship for the future. The framework prioritizes total human development, considering the character, way of life, and ecology of each destination in the Philippines. It categorized tourism into cultural, heritage, pilgrimage, environmental, adventure, and indigenous people tourism, aligning with the aspiration of individuals, families, and communities. Peace, is identified as a foundation of attractive tourism, fostering international understanding. Customer focus is deemed crucial, emphasizing that residents must find their locality attractive for the tourists to do the same. The Filipino value of malasakit is suggesting that customer-centric strategies can make the Philippines globally competitive. The importance of equality in society for sustainable development, encompassing physical, intellectual, spiritual, and psychological and financial aspects, sustainable tourism and hospitality, according to the report, strive when it dignifies people, satisfies customer, and promotes well-being. Current trends in sustainable tourism are addressed referencing the World Legacy Awards criteria, measuring the environmental quality, social integrity, historical preservation, aesthetic appeal, management equality, and future outlook. The report emphasizes the global impact of the tourism and hospitality industry on natural and built environments. Tourism and hospitality is the Philippines' gift to the world, contributing to the nation's betterment and installing a renewed sense of identity, pride of place, and commitment among its people. The concept of sustainability is acknowledged as a guiding philosophy at all levels of policy and practice in the industry. That's all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is JVJ Pagador. I am the last reporter of Group 10. I have two topics. The first one is global impact of sustainable tourism and hospitality. Sustainable tourism and hospitality have a significant global impact. The first one is thriving industry. The global tourism industry was thriving until 2020, with leisure travel and tourism contributing to economic growth and employment opportunities worldwide. However, the pandemic had a severe impact on the industry. The second one is recovery and resilience. As the tourism industry look forward recovery, there is a growing focus on making tourism more sustainable, inclusive, and resilient. Seamless travel solution and sustainable practices can contribute to our silent recovery from the pandemic. The third one is United Nations definition. The United Nations World Tourism Organization UNWTO defines sustainable tourism as tourism that takes into account its economic, social, and environmental impacts. It aims to address the needs of visitors, the industry, the environment, and host communities. The last one is 3 pillars of sustainability. Sustainable tourism and hospitality management focuses on 3 pillars of sustainability: economic, ecological, and socio-cultural. This approach ensures that the industry considers the economic viability, environmental conservation, and social well-being of destinations and communities. My second topic is about the benefits of sustainable tourism and hospitality. In the word benefits of sustainabilism maintains the well-being of environment so that it can support human well-being. Sustainable tourism and hospitality have so many benefits for both environment and local communities. The first one is education and awareness. Sustainable tourism provide opportunities for education and awareness about environment and social issues. It encourages tourists to learn about local ecosystem, wildlife, and cultural heritage, fostering a sense of responsibility and promoting sustainable practices even after their trip. The second one is economic growth. Sustainable tourism can stimulate economic growth in local communities. By attracting tourists, it creates job opportunities, generates income, and support local business, including local artisans, farmers, and entrepreneurs. The third one is cultural preservation. Sustainable tourism promotes the preservation of local heritage and traditions. It encourages visitors to respect and appreciate local costumes, traditions, and way of life, helping to safeguard local cultural diversity and promote intercultural understanding. The fourth one is community empowerment. Sustainable tourism focuses on engaging the benefiting local communities. It encourages the participation of local people in decision-making process and ensures that tourism revenue directly support community development projects such as education, healthcare, infrastructure. The last one is environmental conservation. Sustainable tourism practices aim to minimize the negative impact on the environment by promoting eco-friendly activities and reducing waste. It helps preserve natural resources, protect biodiversity, and mitigates climate change. That's all. Thank you.